Shorties.
Hi, Shorties.
Fingers crossed, StreamYard's being a little bitch tonight, apparently. Very frustrating when we're professionals here. Fucking professional.
She's a fucking professional. No, goddamn it.
Miss Shorty, you're muted. Miss Shorty, you're muted.
God, yes.
Endearing, it's iconic. Cheese breaks, fake breaks, staying hydrated. It's Shorty time. She's a fucking delight. Trial watching, trials and tribulations. It's Camp Shorty calling all nations. What are you drinking? Shall we skip this part? Left or right-handed? Shit, she slid it to the start. She's a fucking professional. Yo, goddammit. You're muted, what? And daring, it's iconic. Cheese breaks, fake breaks, staying hydrated. It's Shorty time. She's a fucking delight. Psychology corner. Let's learn about stuff. New Miss Shorty music. Calling their bluff. Best chat, best community. We've got the best mods. A safe, supportive sanctuary full of fun and love. Rock out with your cats down. Curse all you want. And here at Camp Shorty, we even say cunt. She's a fucking professional. Yo, goddammit. You're muted, what? And daring, it's iconic. Cheese breaks, fake breaks, staying hydrated. It's Shorty time. She's a fucking delight. Hey, Shorties, what's doing, y'all? Get in here, Shorties. Let's fucking go. Camp Shorty. Camp Shorty. Camp Shorty. Camp Shorty.
Now the fun begins.
Oh shit, Donna, you're screwed. Suck it, Donna. Screw you. You're next. Wendi, suck it, Donna. Why me? Donna, you're screwed. Suck it, Donna. Screw you. You're next. Wendi, suck it, Donna. Why me?
Hi! I forgot to put myself on the stage. Hi, Shorties. It's like, hi, good to see you. Hi, Shorties. It gets me every time. Wait, I'm going to change this slide. Hi, how are you, friends? Sorry about the noise that we'll be making while I'm doing that. Maybe. Hey, I've got my Dirty Paws t-shirt on. Oh, my God. It arrived on Thursday so fast. Amazing. That's what she said. Hey, this is a size small in that style, by the way. A lady's ear. Oh, Pussy, that one's not very thick. Again, that's what she said. That looks like a good one for you. Enjoy. Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm wearing duckies, little duckies. Haven't worn these ones before. I didn't have any paws. I can't see anything. You know me. Who is here? I can see Stephanie, blah, blah, blah. Hi, wifey, spouse of mine, dearly beloved. I'm in Miss Shorty full regalia. I love that. Smarter Hari, hi. Sherry Berry, yes. Dirty paws. Wait, I can see. Wait, I'm moving this. Look how cute it is. Look at, can you see the, wait, it's on that side. The paw print, the colors. I love it. This is like a Dirty Dancing logo. So cute. So cute. Beautiful. Love. 10/10. Great design. Gee, I'm good at designing. Wait, I am, but hi, Princey Duckies. Yes, Simmy's here. Hello. Tell Tim I love him. I will. You know, he's asleep in his little. Is it a chicken or a duck? His little bed that's floofy and perfectly Tim-sized. He's down there with the central heating duct in his little floof bed. So that I know Ms. What the Fuck's here. Hi. Now, Bookie, thank you so much. This scrolled through. Thank you, friend. If ever I refer to Bookie to any of you, which I don't, just if I say, oh, someone, Bookie, that's Bookie. It's so much easier than all of your letters in your handles. Wait. Oh, okay. Writing you down. Thanks, friend. Oh, I'm all discombobulated. You're in the draw for. You could pick one of these if you want. There's so many new merchy things. Hey, there in the draw. Love. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Nico's here. Is he? Nicholas Ticholas. Wait. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why am I like this? Good Lord. I mean, there's many reasons. Oh, I can't see anything. Why? It's not even that early. Miss What the Fuck? Normally, I'm not a pass the buck kind of a person, but today, I mean, I would have been late anyway, but Ms. What the Fuck was working on something. And she's like, how are you going for time? Because I'm still doing something. I'm like, push it back. So can I just like once out of 6,900 live streams say, can I blame Ms. What the Fuck? No, that's so rude. But the buck stops with me. Hey, I'll say hello to all of you as I see you come on in. But hey, Sherry Berry says, yes, finally catching a live. I don't mind replay crew, but it's not the same. No, it really isn't. Guess what? This, oh wow, I'm disappearing. Woo, snazzy. This is a live react for me. I haven't watched a minute of the Donna Adelson, suck it Donna, sentencing hearing. Hi, Candy. Good to see you. I haven't watched a second of it. Not a moment, not a minute, none. Nunesies, none. So preoccupied. I haven't watched anything true. I'm letting the team down. You would think I would have been there glued to my screen, but then I've seen a few little comments about Harvey, like Twitter comments, but I haven't watched a moment of the actual feed. So we could have some clippable moments here. There could be some cursing. Ms. What the Fuck? Hey. Princey says me neither. Well, there you go, Princey. You and I can curse together. Holly Streit's in the house. You know what, Holly? I almost said street. Gosh, old habits die hard, don't they? Thanks, friend. So, no, I didn't do one of these for Bookie before because caught in the moment of being all like, ta-da! What do we like? We like, so this is for you and Bookie. Here we go, Bookie.
I'll take any motherfucker's money if he giving it away. Shit.
And then this, that you know,
I hate that man. I truly hate him.
that's Harvey.
Well.
I'm sad because we had to get rid of the how did you get my digits? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. But it's here in spirit. There's not enough room on the StreamYard thing. for a too many things thing of the thing. So, yeah, happy Friday, y'all. It's Saturday here. I'm now, wow, time marches ever onwards, doesn't it? 2 weeks back at work. Oh, good God. Like, I love my job, but how is it 2 weeks? IDK. IDK. Now, replay crew. Hi. Thanks for joining on replay. Like Sherry Berry said, it is cool to watch replay crew, especially when you can watch the live chat replay. I gotta say, being here live is pretty fun. Our chat is a whole vibe. It's we weave in and out of the point. We take some side quests. We do learning. We listen to music, you know that, but it's a vibe. So, but replay crew, hi. If you would like to watch the live chat replay on your handheld device, there's a couple of little dots in the top right-hand corner of the comment tab. All you need to do is swipe left on the comment tab, and it will give you the option to watch the live chat replay instead on your iPhone, your Android. I love Android and Android users. Can't see any problems with you all. I can't. You're all good. No, nothing. There's zero psychopathy. Brooklyn, hi. Wait, when is Harvey doing a garage sale? Ay. And I see people saying hello to I don't. Zeg, can I call you Zeggy? I don't know how to say your name. Carrie, hi. I don't know how to say lots of things. This has been well established. Christy's here too. Yikes. Princey, I know. Wait, I think I chucked it out. You all at Aldi have the special buys catalog every week. Do you have? I know some of you have Aldi, Aldi. But my most recent Aldi catalog said, "Hey, it's Christmas." I'm like, "Hey, bullshit! It's not even Halloween." Goodness gracious. Good news, though, I still have my Christmas tree up there over there. So when it's time to get the set with a Christmas tree, I can just drag it over. I know, it's still decorated. This is how I am. Lainey, hi, good to see you. Oh my God, my eyes are watering for being so funny. Or lazy, or like, I'm disappearing. Wow, I love that I'm disappearing here. What? Now, a bit of housekeeping. After this, there's a portal set up. I don't know how long this is going to take. Time. What even is time? But straight after, we're zooming on through. There's a portal, a redirect set up for the next stream, which is the second half of that pretty cool Chase Hughes interview with Bro Bob Breedlove, who likes to make up words. So crowd favorite was either metaphorize or my personal favorite, decomplexification, which it's going to be good. Love Chase Hughes. It gets into it strays a little bit away for the next part of what we're going to watch, which, fuck, I haven't queued up. Damn it. I knew I had one more thing to do. Yikes. So stick around. And then tomorrow night is all Jesse Kochevsky. We have day 7 in court. So that's Camp Shorty for this weekend. See me? When I put my hands up, oh my goodness, am I turning into what's her name? Donna Kugler. Cabbage Kugler. Okay. Oh, Lainey says, I'm going to 3 No King's Day protests tomorrow. Who else is going? I hope you've got a cool costume sorted. Unpack your Halloween tub and look as fun and bright and non-confrontational as possible. That's my advice. Now, wait, I'm going to say, I wonder, Miss What the Fuck, I'm going to pull you up and say, hi, girl. How are you, Judge Everett? I wonder if she's there. She's like, oh my God. She's not there. That's all right. Miss What the Fuck has been not well this week, so
I'm here.
She's here. She's here. She's like, oh, girl, where is this? I love your baby, Judge Everett. I was so happy to hear, oh shit, Donna, and see your cool video from that one again. That was good.
Yeah, it was fun to go back in time for a minute.
Yes. Nina's here as well. Wait. Oh my goodness, me and my scrolling. Shall we wait to do that thing? We'll get into court now.
Yeah, that sounds good. It's ready whenever you want to pull it up.
Okay. Now, thank you. I love you. I won't put you on the spot again like that.
Okay.
Not much. Oh, a couple more housekeeping things to me as well, me included. Recipes, Nina. Was it Nina? You sent me a few more this week. I will forward them on to Miss What the Fuck. Me, I need to do some more recipes, write them up. I'll try to do that this weekend. To go in the Camp Shorty hot box cookbook. It's a buildable cookbook. Love. Do it. Now, how do I do this? Share screen. Now, I'm looking forward to this. I hear Judge Everett does some stern reprimanding. I'm not sure. We'll soon find out. Which one is it? This one? Oh, my goodness. Oh, wild. Oh, because it's not full screen yet. Yikes. Sorry. Hi, it's me. Hi, this is how I am. But what I am going to do, just by the way, is make myself bigger and rectangular, Ms. What the Fuck, because I have a feeling if there are any clippable moments, it will be handy. I'm just talking and moving things around. Let me just move myself over here. I'll make myself not a circle, but we'll just get Judge Everett over that. There, that. I know you can't see it. Hi. Okay, let's go. I think it starts silent, just with Donna and her tiny ear canals. Oh my goodness, girl. You can give up the show. You don't need to anymore. Friend? Not a friend. Not a friend. She's a foe, well and truly. Cheryl, you've had a lot going on. I've had a lot going on. We're so sorry to hear about your beautiful Henry. And life is tough, man. Life is tough. Cheryl's papa went over the rainbow this week. So through the week. Oh, what have we done here? Okay. I love you, Cheryl. That's tough. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm doing. Christy, thank you so much. Samana Hari got it. That's so cool. Here, let me do. Oh my God, why? It's like I forget every time. Here, wait. Oh, why isn't it letting me do that scoot thing? Hang on. Oh, I was pressing the wrong one. Oh, no, it's working. It's just because it's just the thing. Right. There we go. Why isn't that working? Is my keyboard not on? Good God. No, it hates me. Oh, fantastic. I love that. My keyboard not working? Oh, not one of those days. All right, fine. There we go. Oh, God, Harvey. Is he? He looks older. He's aged. He's aged in a month. Hey, something came up on my homepage. Obviously, my channel homepage. Something. What am I like? The Karen Reed recaps 5 months ago. What in the world? What is time? I think it's all fake. I'm just saying. Oh, Harvey. Donna. Tiny ear canals, massive ears. How does she get a clip for her hair? Huh. It's not muted. I don't want to. Oh, that poor advocate sitting next to her. What is she? Is she a paralegal? Can't remember. Oh my goodness. Court is in session. Court is in session. How exciting.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've got a lot of oh my goodnesses today. Also, speaking of Camp Shorty, gotta cook. There are now Camp Shorty aprons. There's one that says "Cook with Love," and then there's one that's the Camp Shorty logo. Pretty cool. It's time to start drinking. That's not fair.
I'm signing into the computer right now.
Candy, you know there's only one creator that is consistently just like this. And that's me. Can't go wrong at Camp Shorty, mate. Now I'm going to change my shape. Like, not shape-shifty, but this rectangle and shit. Oh my goodness. Woo. No, that's in the wrong spot. I know you can't. You know what? The revelatory effect of finding out that you all couldn't see what I was doing as I was changing the layout of the screen. Mind blown still. Ay, ay, ay. So I see Martha's here. Amazing. Martha, I think. Wait. Huh. We might have to fact check that, but I love that. I hope so. Oh, it wasn't 2 weeks. Hello,
I
I'm
already
here.
checked. It's not.
It's not true, Trent. Come on now. Go away. We don't need people like you.
Was going to be giving a statement over Zoom this afternoon.
That's correct, Judge.
Is there anyone that is going to be attending on behalf of the state as well?
Yes, Your Honor, the Markell family will be appearing by Zoom, but they're relying on their statements previously made.
Yeah, they already made their statements, right? I see Martha. Hi, Martha. I can't find your hello. Wait, is that Bob? Goodness gracious. It is. Hi, Bob. Good to see you. Let me get this. All right. Brooklyn. Oh, you're funny. Poor old Harvey, huh? I like the colour of his suit. Wait, was Nick here before? What do you think, Nick? Good colour suit? It's a bit like poo brown, but okay. Okay. I'm okay with that. He is a piece of shit. Is that his hair? No, it's the lady behind him hair, but it makes it look... Oh, no, he has got some... He didn't have a haircut before him. No, it's the lady behind. It is a nice jacket, isn't it? I mean, he's got all the money in the world to have nice jackets, right? Poo brown. It is. My school colours, we had uniforms in Australia for public schools, and our school colours were brown and yellow. Poo and wee. God. Shit brown. There's Martha. Hi, Martha.
I won't
Oh,
read
my-
the phone number
Okay.
out loud, but his iPhone, one of the witnesses in this matter.
Yeah, fair. Buster, why do you need to go out now? For goodness sake. He is hyperventilating. He's probably freaking out that he's got to do his little song and dance. Smearing the Markell family name. And the jury and the judge, as far as I understand it. We'll see, won't we? Come on, Donna. Also, why would you not? Why does technology laugh at me? I'm not sure. We'll do it this way.
You can tell her to rejoin.
All right. I don't want to skip through Judge Everett. Oh, haven't you watched? Oh, because you were unwell. How exciting! Oh, I need to put Christy's name down in the raffle draw again. Christy, thank you so much for your consistent support of us at the channel. It's beautiful. I appreciate you very much.
Everyone on the Zoom can keep themselves on mute until it is time for you to speak, please.
And I love that Smarter Hari got
Here
it.
this afternoon for final disposition and sentencing in case number 2023 CF 3226, State versus Donna Adelson.
Suck it,
Parties can
Donna.
make their appearances.
Georgia Kappelman for the state.
Joshua's on for the.
Oh my God.
Jackie Fulford on behalf of
Fulford.
Have the parties receive their copies of the pre-sentence
Amazing.
investigation report.
Thank you so
Yes, Your
much.
Honor.
You're in the draw too. Welcome,
Are there
Shorties.
any
Welcome, Shorty.
objections that either party wishes to make to the pre-sentence investigation report?
I'll put your name in a second. I just put moisturizer
Need to be made, Judge.
What are the
on my
corrections?
hands.
Would you like me to stay in here or go in?
Stand there.
On page 1, they have the date of arrest as November 20th, 2023. And she was actually arrested on November the 13th of 2023.
Oh my God, Fulford, what are we doing?
I will notate Ms. Kappelman, is there any challenge to those?
Oh yeah, thank you.
I will
God,
notate the copy.
Subtitles.
then to be filed
Sorry,
with the
chat.
clerk as
Silly
November
me.
13th of 2023.
the first day.
Go ahead.
On page number 5,
And I'll just take the volume at first.
there are
Quite evidently.
several.
There we go. And
The
speak.
first place, near the top, it says wage salary, and this was supposed to be her.
Is this
her
relevant?
current employment that she had, and it said
Okay, cool.
$1,000. She did not have employment where she made $1,000. She was not receiving any salary income, so that should be 0.
Ms. Kappelman, do you wish to be heard concerning?
Stop, don't leave me.
this? Again, I will notate the wage salary as $0.00.
Thank you, Judge.
$0
She
and
has
0
been out of job in the past
cents,
2
huh?
years. One, she's had no job, she's been the majority of the 2 years.
Which part of page 5 are you referring
Well, that's
to?
on page 5, right underneath the wage.
So no jobs, no employment.
Correct, that's 0.
Ms. Kappelman, do you wish to be heard?
No, sir.
Notate
That's
that
you,
there has
Martha,
not
in the
been
drawer
employment
for a
zero.
Miss Shorty
Go ahead.
merch.
Thank you, Judge. Directly under there. it says
T-shirt or
months
mug?
Unemployed in the past 2 years, 0, and she's been unemployed for 2 years.
No
So you're
objection.
asking for that to be 24 months.
Correct.
Go ahead.
There are 2 typographical errors in the remarks section. The second line from the top of the remark says history, comma, she. I believe that's supposed to say the defendant.
Give me one moment, I'm finding it.
I wonder if there's any all caps in these filings, in these documents, because Donna does not like all caps. Unlike us at Camp Shorty, we do. Hey, I'm being very
You said history is the first word leading into the
History is
correction.
right next to the word she. You see that's on the second line down. It says remarks, and then the word right under there on my copy says history, comma, she.
Yes.
It should be the.
Ms. Kappelman,
No objection.
Let me know.
go ahead.
And then the
If
same paragraph, 4
Court
lines
is
down to the
glitchy
far
because
right,
I'm
it said,
lagging.
"Who had fallen in?"
God.
That should be Phil.
Not again.
No objection.
Hi, Mike. Good to see you. You still haven't picked your raffle draw prize, sir.
Go ahead, Ms. Fulford.
Yes, sir. Going down under the financial status to where it says estimated total debts, in the second line, it says a second mortgage was taken out to pay for their home. That should say legal expenses, not home.
No objection.
Okay, it seems like court isn't glitchy and laggy, even though I am. So sorry about that. Won't be good for clips, will it? What a
Go
shame.
ahead, Ms. Fulford.
Yes, sir. The same section where it states remarks, 3 lines down, it says husband's dental practice. That's incorrect. The dental practice was not providing income prior to her arrest. She was only receiving Social Security assistance.
Whatever. Social Security. Get the fuck out of here. Please.
So you're
Get
asking
the
husband's
fuck
dental
out of
practice to be
here.
scratched through.
That's correct. The only income.
What?
They listed Social Security, but they listed both.
No objection.
My nose is dripping as
Well,
always.
anything else?
Off
On
camera
page 7, Your
to
Honor.
wipe it with a tissue.
About halfway down the page, it has the remarks section. And if you go 1, 2, 3 lines from the bottom where it's listing grandchildren.
Hi,
on the right,
Rachel.
it has
We
1,000
haven't even
and
started
14,
court, but it's
2007.
good to
That's
see
actually
you.
male.
No objection.
Don't forget to hit the like, y'all. Y'all?
Any other objections?
Not for the minutes.
I haven't even.
The court has reviewed the DSI report. And at this time, I will direct the clerk to file it as a part of the record. Ms. Kappelman, do you have any other witnesses or evidence that you wish to present as a part of your presentation today?
I have some documentation regarding cost of prosecution, Judge. Would you like that at this time?
Yes.
The state has put together a summary page and a thumb drive.
Hang on,
They're
Buster, coming.
requesting
Buster wants to go out. Be out there.
$723,100. $23.68 in restitution. Defense advised that they want supporting documentation regarding this request, which is contained on the thumb drive. They're just receiving it today. So have not had an opportunity to review it. I think at this time, the parties are in agreement to ask Your Honor to order cost of prosecution and reserve regarding the amount, and we'll see if we can reach an agreement regarding the amount.
Very well.
So that's one item that's in dispute for today. Another issue, Judge, is the score sheet. I've prepared 2 score sheets. May I approach again?
You may.
First includes death points, bringing the lowest permissible prison sentence in months to 172.5. The second does not include the death points, bringing the lowest permissible prison sentence in months to 82.5. Brought to my attention yesterday that the defense objects to the inclusion of the death points. The limited research that I've had an opportunity to do suggests that
Keyboard hates me.
they should be included if the death was a direct result of the crime. I believe it was. The defense wants to argue otherwise, so whichever score sheet Your Honor chooses to go with, is provided there for you. The state is requesting, are you ready for me to argue what I want for sentence? Okay.
Go ahead.
Obviously, life on count 1, Judge, we would ask for 30 years consecutive to count 1 on count 2, and 30 years concurrent to count 2,
Donna.
but also consecutive to count 1 on count 3. I do not have any additional testimony or other evidence to provide, Your Honor.
I've had this issue of the death points being attached to the non-homicide offenses come up in other cases. Certainly the death points would attach if there were an offense that were being scored, but the first-degree murder is not being scored on the score sheet. What would be the basis, Ms. Kappelman?
That the death resulted from the conspiracy. It wasn't just a conspiracy without a death. It was a conspiracy that directly resulted in the death. And
Connected.
that's what's
Yes. I'm like a
What is the
weasel.
defense's argument concerning the score sheet?
Take
Doing my
me.
best, Your Honor, dealing with the weather for the last week or so. It's the
Guys,
same argument that
Not you.
was made on behalf of
Dogs.
Dr. Adelson. Post-conviction, Your Honor granted the correction of the score sheet. Solicitation and conspiracy do not require an actual death. And I'll just rely on the same cases that were relied on by Dr. Adelson. State versus Johnson, 561, Southern 2nd, 1321. The crime, quote from that case, the crime of solicitation is completed when the actor, with intent to do so, has enticed or encouraged another to commit a crime. The crime need not be completed. And then in Becky v. State, 423, Southern 2nd, 417, second DCA, crime of conspiracy consists of 2 necessary elements: an agreement, 1, and 2, an intention to commit the offense. Once the intent is formed and the agreement is made, the conspiracy is complete. Just like Your Honor did in Charlie Adelson's case, by order that was not opposed by the Attorney General's office. I believe
he seems
that
to hear
order
all
was
right
dated
today.
January 24th, 2025. Your Honor agreed with that position and ordered the state to prepare a corrected score sheet of the points.
Well,
Steph, that's not how it works.
Is in line with the defense position.
Okay.
Certainly, if the state wishes to take any appeal concerning the score sheet, that is your choice.
Understood, Judge.
Death points will not be added to the score sheet that is signed by the court. Is the defense ready to proceed with its presentation?
Yes, Judge.
You may proceed.
Thank you. Would you like me here or at the podium?
You may remain at the table, or you can come to the lectern, whichever.
Okay, thank you, Judge. I guess we would start with the witnesses that we have. The one that's standing by on Zoom is Dr. Ben Greybar, who would like to make a statement on behalf
God.
of Mrs. Adelson.
Dr. Greybar, if you at this time can please turn on your microphone.
Oh God. Are we bracing ourselves?
Please raise your right hand, sir.
Oh my goodness, oh my
Dr. Greybar, if you
goodness.
can raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to provide today will be the truth? I believe you have a volume problem, Dr. Greybar. I can see your lips moving,
God.
but I can't hear you.
Dr. Greybar, you're muted. You're muted. Where is it? Oh my God, oh my God. I'm so bad at this. Where is it? Miss Shorty, you're muted.
Miss Shorty, you're muted. Miss Shorty, you're muted.
Yes, just so I can
Dr.
test
Greybar,
that you
you're
have
muted.
proper audio. Dr. Greybar, before you get started. Mr. Markell, if you can turn on your microphone and say 1, 2, 3 for me so I can test this audio.
Test, test. Check, check, check. Poor old Grapes.
All right, he's not coming through either.
He's not coming through. That's what she said.
Time to troubleshoot.
Troubleshooting. Good God. She's. You know what? Donna's going to say it was this. This is why she got the sentence she got. Donna.
If you can say 1, 2, 3 while I test this equipment.
Check, check. Oh my God, we're good.
All right, I can hear you now, but we can't get him over the loudspeaker.
Did they unplug and plug it back in?
Someone must have switched the audio settings.
Oh God, he's the most patient of men.
My mic's fine. It's the witnesses need to be heard.
Judge Everett and Jennifer Dorrow, Judge Dorrow, prom king and queen.
Right, thank you, Mr. Markell. I'm going to place you back on mute at this point.
Ay, ay, ay. This is painful because it's like watching myself. Except I didn't kill anyone.
Right, Dr. Greybar, try to talk for me one more time. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
There we go.
praise the Lord.
Judge and a Radio Shack, man, all in one.
Oh no!
It is. Let me swear you in again. Please raise your right hand.
The judge and radio
Swear
shack
or
only
affirm
one.
the testimony you will give today will be the truth.
Good to see you.
I do.
You can lower your head. If you're examining the witness, or is he reading a statement?
He's going to present a statement, Judge.
Dr. Greybar, you may
Hi.
proceed at this time.
Oh,
Thank you,
good
Your
Lord.
Honor. I appreciate the opportunity to come and speak on behalf of Donna Adelson. If I can, let me just a brief description of who I am, my background. I've been a friend of the Adelson family since 1979.
Oh God.
First 20 years I knew them, we were actively engaged in many activities. The last 20 years, I haven't seen them that much until this trial became apparent to me. And my background is I'm a medical doctor practicing obstetrics and gynecology, 45 years here in Florida. I was also a state legislature from 1988 to 96, representing Coral Springs and parts of Broward County. I was the county commissioner in Broward County and mayor of Broward County for 1 year in 2006. Also professor at the University of Florida, medical school, and medical school in clinical collegiate. And I'm here to speak today on behalf of Donna Adelson, the person I've known for a great deal of time.
He's compromised.
Hi Donna. Just want to say hi. I'm sorry I can't be there to hug you. And I'm sorry we didn't get to have that dinner.
Oh God, she's crying.
But I'm here to, on your behalf, to let you know that you have friends, and I believe in you. Let me say that Tom, I never thought we'd be here at this situation.
Motion to speed him up.
It's
Bit faster,
told
please.
back to me and to our family.
Pause. That's that line in Chatty's Bay. May have been cheese. Bit faster, please. There you go. Yes, hi Buster. I love you very much. Let's go with 1.35. That was on 1.25.
And it's a tragedy for me to have to be here to talk about this. I feel very bad for your family, for the Martell family, for the tragedy everyone's experiencing.
Oh no, it's on 2x. How did that happen?
There appears to be
Wait.
a solution of two families. My background is
Oh
similar.
my goodness, Buster, I can't concentrate. What? Oh my God, what am I doing?
Both families.
Sorry, it's my first day.
Martell,
Oh, it's not on 2.
Holocaust survivor.
What?
I was born in Germany, displaced persons camp, came to the United States at the age
Yes.
of 18 months. So like the boys, Lincoln and Benjamin, I don't have a lot of recollection of them from the first beginning of my time in the United States, but they don't have the recollection of their father, which is very sad to me. But they do have families, and I have family. And we have to learn a great deal from our tragedies how to come back into life. My distress is not just for Donna and the Adelsons, but for the Martells as well, and especially for 3 generations of each family, which I see in tragic downward swing. And yet,
It's hard to
I
focus.
did meet Lincoln and Benjamin at the bar mitzvah last year. I got to make those 2 boys wonderful boys.
You'll never see them again, Donna.
But I have read many of his articles. Very impressive, very talented man who makes some very good points about the law and about compassion in the law, which he
Right,
felt
Hedda?
should be improved. And I agree with that. So part of what I'd like to say today is basically that I do believe that Donna is a victim of natural circumstance, but has been actively
Fuck
exploited
off.
by parties involved in this case. I believe she was
It's
exploited
just
by
for
her
live
son.
reacts.
Knowing Donna, who was the youngest child in her family, knowing her mother,
Rule of
both
completeness
with
was
the
what the fuck?
and understanding their love and need for family, it makes no sense to me that she would pursue an activity.
Yeah,
that would destroy
it's
the family
nonsensical,
they could have.
man. Hubris is a
However,
bitch.
having known her son and some of his issues, I believe Donna, in her own naive way, trying to be a loving mother, is subdued by guilt,
Oh,
by silence, by denial,
you need to
and
see it.
perhaps even
I guess.
active exploitation, and used for
Lol.
activities she had no part of. So I believe she's innocent on all 3 counts, even though she was found guilty on all 3 counts.
Lol.
Part of my understanding also is that the victims here are both families, and to watch the hate and the stress and the it's a terrible thing to look at. As Holocaust survivors, you think we would understand that?
I know you guys don't care about me pausing him. Hedda, you would not believe how often I would just walk around at work practicing it without thinking about it. Your name, like too often. you live in a positive way, rent free in my head. I'm so proud of myself. Hedda. It just happens. Just now I very rarely say Hedda, fuck. Now do I? Even though that was a total vibe.
How damaging it is to families. I would have to say, my background, I grew up in the Bronx, went to the public school system. I actually was at Queens College when Donna was there, but I didn't know her. She graduated a year after I did. My wife, Sandy, graduated from Queens College as well. When we got to Coral Springs, we met up after being there a while, new, young families, professionals trying to build a life, having children, building a community, which we did. So to see this situation occur, to me, it was devastating in many aspects. As a legislator, I can tell you that we see things in law. Even though I'm a doctor and I was chairman of healthcare, I was a Democrat, majority leader. I sat on the Judiciary Committee for 2 years.
He looks like he's off Days of Our Lives, The Young and the Restless.
Participated in passing them at that time. What I learned over the years is that I had the privilege of passing many laws. I was a leader and was able to work both sides. So many of my laws exist in the books. I get calls from judges periodically asking me about the intent of the law, and I wrote it because they have a case, and it's come down to what did you intend to happen?
Not yet.
That's my opinion, and they would use that information. So I'd like to talk a little bit about the intent of the judicial guidelines for sentencing.
He looks like Victor Newman, right? Isn't that what his name was?
And that was not the intent.
No, he had dark hair. Who's the
domestic cases with that, but the drug dealer.
Victor Kiriakis? No, who was the old white-haired guy in one of those soaps? Yeah, I'm excited. Wait, see, now I can't do it. Heather, I haven't even seen this. This is the first watch for me. Holly says, I don't remember seeing the people on Zoom when Court TV aired this. Yeah, this is Law and Crime. Victor was Young and the Restless. Did he have the dark hair? Or was he the guy that looked just like this? Victor. Victor Kiriakis, Young and the Restless. Gen X and where you at? Wait. Steph, exactly.
Organized crime and dangerous to the public. But I think it's been switched over to be used in conspiracy theories against the average citizen, which is not the intent of the law, in my opinion.
Me.
Second of all,
I'm the best.
I think that it's unfortunate that
Net
this
detective.
case has gone into so many
Really?
victims. And we've already, you have 4 victims
Cryogenically
who have been found guilty of murder. 2 have committed the murder, maybe 1. The others are conspiracy theories. And I would believe that I would suggest that needs to be reviewed by the legislature. That's my opinion. Now,
there was a Victor in both. There was Victor Newman and Victor. Wait, what? Dark hair guys on Days of Our Lives. Yes, so Nina's right. Victor Newman was the dark haired guy with some salt and pepper on the sides and a longer face. And then Victor Kiriakis was this guy, this motherfucker. Her crying is staying at 1x speed. Is it? Wait, okay, I'm gonna pay attention.
Dr. Gregory, before you continue, is this being offered as character? Because he is not an expert on the law.
It's character, Judge.
Not character.
Continue, Doctor.
it's superfluous and infuriating.
I'm not giving a professional opinion, I'm giving my personal opinion from experience. What I'm asking the court today
Jack's
is
dad,
to me,
Mr. Abbott.
The court,
We're going to have to Google it.
The power of the judicial system within the judge. And it is the judge who is the presenter, or the safety net for the public. to show some compassion on the cold written law with every box checked off, show some compassion. Where does the compassion come from? It should come from the judge, it should come from the jury. And I think that maybe that's something we have to consider. So at this point, what I'm saying is that I believe Donna Adelson is a five-star mother.
Sorry, sir, not sorry. Wait. Oh no, I'm gonna have to hang on. Wait. He actually, this guy. Sorry, Victor Newman. Like not the original, not the Victor Newman from those days, but Victor Newman now. Wait. Can you see? Yes. Hang on. See that one there with my cursor is? Okay, I'll go. Hang on, wait. I'll check Victor Kiriakis now, but I think that's who I'm thinking of.
Everything she can do for her kids, for her family, for her community. She has no bad intentions. She's not a leader. She's a baby in her family. She's always been a follower. Yeah, she makes noise and she complains, but that's not her behavior. This is not her profile. So I understand that nothing can be changed, but I don't know.
Wait, suck it, Donna. He's almost like a combination of the two. Hi. All right. He looks like the dad of Jack. He died 10 years ago. Net detective, you are coming in with the zingers. Look, we'll go back to court. I'll stop interrupting, but my brain, it's just my brain. This.
It's learning time with Ham Shorty. Finding out something new every day.
Yikes, that was loud in my earballs. I'm sorry if it was loud in yours, but also we learned. We learned something. This fucking guy is a combination of all of the soap opera patriarchs, villains. Carry on. So
On record, I believe she is innocent of these three counts, and we believe her. With that, I would have to say, sometimes bad things happen to good people. And
What?
In those cases, it's unfortunate. For the families, I would ask, beg them.
Sometimes bad things happen to good people. Yes, sir. Dan Markel is that good person. And the bad thing is the Adelson family. Fuck.
Love the two boys. Dad's not here.
John
The
Abbott.
future
That detective's got the
Their
fact.
future, well, teenagers now. Their future depends a lot on what's going on here and how they're going to be perceived in the future.
Oh my God.
How they will
Cheddar,
interpret
no.
the future.
Thoughts and
based on
prayers.
this. So I think
Prayers
it's
up.
time for some compassion, some understanding, some forgiving. Perhaps it's time to take a step back and let everyone heal from this process. With that, I say to you, Donna, Daniel, and I love you. We support you and the family, and we hope you the best. God bless you. And Your Honor, thank you for letting me speak.
Let's have an examination for the witness.
No, Judge.
Does the state have
No,
an examination
please,
for the
no.
witness?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Dr.
Go
Gregory,
away.
you can remain on the
Newman.
Zoom. I would just ask you to mute yourself at this point.
Thank you.
Let's have any other witnesses to present or evidence.
Yes, Judge, we have Rick Shagrin, who's present, would like to make a brief statement.
Okay, who's this guy? Good old Rick, huh? IDK. Oh, this
Please
guy.
raise your
I
right hand,
didn't
sir.
know he had a walker.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you will give today will be the truth?
I do.
You can lower your hand. You may direct the witness or you may give a statement.
You can state your full name, please.
He's
My
got
name
a
is
phone
Richard
in
Gordon
his phone.
Shagrin.
Have you prepared a statement here today?
Yes, I have.
Okay, you can do that before this time.
This is on behalf of myself and my wife, Susan Brotman, an attorney at law. We have known Donna Adelson for over 35 years. She's been a dear friend and travel companion, and we are still in shock of her current circumstances. We know her to be a loving parent, wife, and grandparent. We stand behind her claim of innocence. We feel the trial was held in the county where there's been a lot of bad and inaccurate negative publicity, therefore not allowing a fair trial. We contend if a change of venue was granted, she would have been found not guilty. We are hopeful she will be relocated to South Florida, where she can pursue all legal remedies available. Thank you very much for your consideration.
The fucking audacity of
We're
the.
quibbling about the evidence and the rulings.
Hello, jury of her peers.
Friendship and time, thank you.
Any witness examination for Mr. Chagrin?
Scott.
Zellman's got a runny nose. I feel that in my
Any other
bones.
witnesses?
And my
We
nose.
did provide to the court, if you received your copy,
Please.
Judge, some very short letters that were written as character support on behalf of Mrs. Adelson, if I may go through those at this time.
Go ahead.
Thank you. The first letter that was submitted to the court was by Annie Cunningham and Ronald Gutterson, who
Ma'am, make it merch. It's going on the merch. Write it down. Remind me. we're making something out of that. The Wizard of Oz, the Lion, the Witch, and the Audacity. I love it. Remind me. I love it. Carry on,
Testified at
Miss
trial.
Fulford.
They say we are writing this letter to restate our knowledge and feelings regarding Donna Adelson. We have known Donna since 2009 and consider
Holly, what about if I go that fucking Holly Street, mate? And you'd be sitting there with your tiny ear canals like Donna going, she can't even say my name right. I missed you guys. It's been a long week. I love you all very much. Chat is Bay. Sorry, Fulford, let's go.
to the court was by Annie Cunningham and Ronald Gutterson, who testified at trial. They say we are writing this letter to restate our knowledge and feelings regarding Donna Adelson. We have known Donna since 2009 and consider her to be our dearest friend. Donna is a kind, caring, loving person. She was always concerned with the welfare of others. She is not the monster portrayed by the media. Donna is incapable of threatening or harming anyone. Donna is almost 76 years old and in frail health after almost 2 years of incarceration. We will always believe her to be innocent and ask the court to take these factors into consideration when deciding Donna's sentence.
Pause, Fulford. Ma'am. Nothing, whatever. Carry on, Fulford, fuck.
Next, we submitted to the court was one of her longtime friends, Ruth Rosenberg, who wrote, I immigrated to the USA from Israel when I was 1 month shy of 12. I lived in Israel in a town of 5,000 inhabitants where my family knew almost everyone and came to New York City Queens, with a population of close to 8 million residents. To say it was a culture shock is an understatement. I didn't speak any English and physically...
Pause. Here's what I'd say. Holly, let's say you kill someone. Obviously, no. Just like walk and talk chat. If you killed someone, I would say, fuck, I love Holly Strite. I love her. She's the best friend. She's the ride or die. I fucking love her. But I can't condone the murder part. Like, I don't feel like I actually knew Holly. I couldn't have ever imagined that she would murder someone. However, the evidence showed, and a jury of Holly's peers convicted her. So while the cognitive dissonance is incredible for me, and I still love Holly, I don't love that she killed someone. Just saying. There's other ways to support your friend without throwing shade on the justice system, the judge and the jury.
look like an underdeveloped child in comparison to the American girls my age. I entered the 7th grade in September.
Just don't kill anyone.
English,
I'll still love you, but I'm not going to say you didn't do it.
For several months, I sat by myself at lunchtime in the cafeteria, staring at the next table, where Donna and a group of her friends were conversing, laughing, and having a nice time. One day, Donna walked over to my table and asked me if I would like to join them, and of course, I said yes, please. That kind gesture started a 62-plus year friendship. She invited me to her house to meet her family, and over time, we became like sisters. I can recall several instances where Donna helped me obtain a job.
You don't even
so I
like
could help my parents
cheese.
financially.
Stop that.
She introduced me to a family in a bungalow colony in the Catskills who needed a mother's helper for their daughters in the summer of '66. The money I earned helped my parents pay for the closing costs on their house. The following summer, she got me a job as a counselor at Camp Allegra in the Berkshires. When I had to decide on a career path, I consulted with Harvey and Donna about applying to dental school as my college advisor had recommended.
Poor
Later
Holly.
that year, I was chosen to be the maid of honor at their wedding. We remained close friends.
Ah, blah, blah, blah. Poor Holly. Who would have thought that in the last 18 months she'd go from just an avid supporter of freeing an innocent woman to becoming a convicted murderer, with her friends loving her still, but basically turning on her. But at least Simi's going to send you commissary so you can buy like beef jerky and, I don't know, chapstick and shit. And mayonnaise. I don't know.
Even though we live more than 1,000 miles apart, our families visited each other periodically, making sure that our children and grandchildren got to know each other.
I thought I knew you, Holly.
Several events of our children, bat and bar mitzvahs, weddings, special birthdays,
Hot
etc.
pickles. Is that what
And
they
now
say?
our grandchildren's. Donna has always been a kind-hearted, generous, loving, and caring. She is one of my best friends, and I will forever remember and appreciate how she helped me with English while I helped her with math in Parsons Junior High School, and remained loyal through these 62-plus years. The situation she is in today is unimaginable to me. That is not the person I know and love. We also submitted a letter from Ron Ellis to the court. My name is Ron Ellis, and I have had the privilege of knowing Donna Adelson for more than 30 years. I am writing to you in hope of offering some perspective on the woman I have come to know so well over the course of our long friendship. Donna has been a steady and caring presence in my life. When my stepson passed away 11 years ago at the age of 34, Donna was there.
Harvey, why didn't you get a haircut? I thought that the baby fluff around the nape of his neck was actually the camera angle, and this woman, this woman here, where my cursor is, just next to the QR code, the ends of her hair, but it's Harvey's hair. What are we doing, sir? Like he could have done it himself. Easy peasy. No. Wouldn't you get yourself looking ship shape for your wife's sentencing?
For me in ways I will never forget. She sat with me in my grief, listened when I needed to talk, and offered comfort when I felt overwhelmed. That kindness and empathy is the Donna I know. Someone who shows up for her friends and offers strength in their darkest moments. Over the years, I have seen Donna's compassion extend beyond just me. She has been a devoted mother, a loyal friend, and someone who consistently tried to bring warmth and generosity to those around her. I understand fully the gravity of the situation before the court, but I hope that when you consider Donna's sentence, you will also weigh the years of kindness, care, and humanity she has shown to others. I believe that Donna still has the ability to contribute positively, even under these circumstances, and that she is capable of reflection and growth. I respectfully ask that you take these qualities into account when you make your decision. Thank you for your time and consideration. Respectfully, Ron Ellis. And then a brief letter from Marion and Tim Schaffman. She writes, "We have known Donna for over 50 years, and although we live far apart and have seen her often over the years, we wanted to share with you our impressions of the lovely person we have known. Donna has always been a loving, kind mother and wife."
The mask. Imagine a psychopathic, narcissistic, dark personality. Just put her under the catch-all of that. Imagine having a public face and then a dark, seedy underside. Imagine. Whoa. Couldn't be. It couldn't be. Donna's lovely. She's lovely.
And also an exemplary daughter to her parents, who often stayed with their family. We have never heard her utter a negative word about anyone and had tremendous pride in every member of her family. She retained many friends from her childhood and developed long, satisfying friendships with the new people she met throughout each stage of her life. Donna was intelligent, charismatic, and sensitive to everyone. She always listened to anyone's problems and offered a helping hand when she could.
And created
Most notably, her genuine concern over our and others' health issues was truly appreciated. As you can see, it is very difficult for us to view her as anybody other than a sweet, caring person we knew. Sincerely, Marianne and Ted Schaffman.
Right, Martha.
Next is a letter from Jessica Usery. Dear Judge Everett, my name is Jessica Usery, and I am writing this letter to express my personal experiences and knowledge of Donna Adelson's character. Donna and I share a beloved grandson, Roman Adelson, born in 2017. My first memory of Donna is a video made and shared on Mother's Day 2017. Charlie Adelson surprised his mom with the news that he and my daughter Brianna were expecting a baby. It warmed my heart to watch Donna's genuine excitement and happiness caught on video. Our families began spending time together as events and celebrations took place. I recall Donna being warm and welcoming. As I got to know her more, there was no doubt in my mind she was a loving and devoted wife, mother, and grandmother. Roman's birth was a scheduled cesarean section on December the 5th. On that day, I was overcome with mixed emotions of excitement and fear. A family awaited Roman's birth at the hospital during unnerving procedure.
Okay at 1.5.
Donna was affectionate and compassionate, as I was visibly anxious and emotional. I will always remember how she reassured and calmed me that day. We shared tears of joy and the hugs when a beautiful and healthy boy came into this world. Donna was caring and supportive of Bree as a new mom. I have many fond memories of time spent with the Adelsons. Although Charlie and Bree were no longer a couple beyond Roman's first year, we all remained close. Donna has been kind, thoughtful, loving, and generous.
Or coerced,
Thank you sincerely for taking the time to read the letter, Jessica Usery.
Paid or coerced.
And then a short letter to whom it may concern. I've worked at Adelson Institute for Aesthetic and Implant Dentistry from October 3rd, 2011 to September of 2022. During my time of working there, I had the opportunity to experience the beautiful person that Donna Adelson is. Through my time of working often side by side with her, I've witnessed her grace and ability to diffuse upset patients. She's incredible with having compassion for others and is truly one of the sweetest people I know. She's so supportive and understanding when it comes to her employees. When an elderly person comes in as a patient, she always makes sure they have assistance, whether needing help filling out forms or even opening the reception door for them. She always jumped at the opportunity to be kind and helpful. I witnessed this and I know it was sincere. I still use what I've learned from her and apply it while I'm at work every day. I recognize the gravity of the situation and understand the seriousness of the legal process, but I respectfully ask that you consider the positive qualities that define her. Sincerely, Erica Johnson. 0. And then the last letter that we submitted from was Attorney Gary Cohn. He said, my name is Gary Cohen. I've been a member in good standing at the Florida Bar since 1980. I have known Donna and Harvey Adelson as personal friends and personal counsel for almost 40 years. Harvey was also my dentist for most of those years. I have been in the Adelson house, and they have been in mine numerous times over the years since their children were little ones.
I'm kind of excited.
My wife and I have socialized with Harvey and Donna at dinners, blessed events such as bar and bat mitzvahs, and weddings, birthdays, and many other occasions. I've also traveled with them, including a wonderful trip to Africa with 2 of my sons several years ago. I therefore have had a unique opportunity to observe Donna under many circumstances. In all the time I have known her, I have literally never heard Donna raise her voice, lose her temper, act inappropriately, or treat anyone with less than full respect, and almost always with a smile on her face. I have never heard a bad word said about Donna from any other friend or person in my presence. She has always been an amazing mother to her children, and she and Harvey have had the most loving marriage that can be imagined. While I cannot comment on any of the facts of this case or any of the alleged events, I can say that the Donna I know is the last person I would ever think of when it comes to what has been this utterly horrible crime, dealing with the death of Dan Markell. Being a trial lawyer for 45 years, I fully believe in the jury system and understand that a jury has spoken. However, the woman I've known so well for so long also needs to be understood as the wonderful wife, mother, grandmother, and friend that she has been known to me. I only hope that this information can be of use to the court when it comes to the sentencing of Donna Adelson, Gary Cohen. At this time, I believe that Mrs. Adelson's husband, Harvey Adelson, would like to address the court.
Very well. Do you wish to
Oh
enter
my
the
God!
Yes, sir.
Does the state have an objection? It will be composite defense 1 for sentencing.
Thank you, Judge.
Dr. Adelson, please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give?
I can't
will be the
breathe.
truth?
I can't
Yes,
breathe.
You can lower your hand. You may speak.
Thank you, Judge, and respected officers of the court for allowing me to speak. I have been Donna Adelson's husband for over 50 years. My wife sacrificed everything so that she could pour her heart and soul into our children, our grandchildren, and our marriage. This summer was our 54th wedding anniversary, and I had to spend it without her, hand in mind. She has done nothing wrong, and yet is being punished for a crime that she did not commit. I thought we lived in a different kind of world, but I guess I was wrong. I have listened, watched, and sat in the courtroom for the entire trial, and I could not help but scream in my mind by the witnesses that were brought forward by the prosecution who told outright lies. I didn't know that you could lie in a courtroom, but apparently you can. Danny's parents contend that they have never seen their grandchild. But for years they say they've never seen her. But Wendi has shared with me pictures and videos and letters from their visits. They have suffered immensely at the loss of their son, but they also contend to tell lies to the court about our grandchildren. Donna has always been a loving and caring wife.
Holy, I can't believe
And
it.
is innocent of the charges. A biased judge and jury were influenced by years of one-sided news pieces and social media.
Doctor,
Oh!
Ms. Fulford, this has nothing to do with the character of the defendant or relates to sentencing.
May I just a moment, please?
Go ahead.
Oh shit! Oh, oh breathe. Whew. Whoa! I'm going back. Get the fuck out of here.
Doctor,
A biased judge and jury were influenced by years of one-sided news pieces and social media.
Doctor, Ms. Fulford, this has nothing to do with the character of the defendant or relates to sentencing.
May I just a moment, please?
Go ahead.
Holy shit. The audacity, the lion, the witch, and the audacity was what the fuck. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Just 1 second, please.
I can't. I'm not breathing. Whew. Whew. You think he was trying to make sure she went away? I think it was signed, sealed, delivered already. But okay. Harvey, what you got? You fucking muppet. Did Jackie and Zellman, did Fulford and Zellman not just like proofread what he was gonna say? Did he go rogue? Wow.
Just 1 second, please.
Wow. Oh, of course Fulford fucked this up too, right? Oh my goodness. Good God,
Donna
Harvey.
did not participate in the heinous acts that she was convicted of doing. You are sending an innocent woman to prison. You have taken my wife and you have taken my life as well. And for what? This is not justice. It is vengeance, and it is wrong.
It's the justice system, sir.
Examination for Dr. Adelson.
No, Your Honor.
I do. I
We
do.
have a witness
Get back
statement.
here, Harvey, you fucking...
I don't believe so, just one second.
Wow. Holy shit, is Donna next? Holy shit. Please let Donna be next. Although I might have a heart attack because I can't breathe. That was wild. Exactly, Nina. Imagine saying this is not justice, this is vengeance.
We don't have any further witnesses, Judge, but Mrs. Adelson has decided she would like to make an unsworn statement to the court.
Unsworn?
Yes, Judge.
Oh my God.
All of the witnesses will be sworn this afternoon if she wishes to speak.
Judge, case law indicates, confirms that the defendant has the right to make an unsworn statement.
What?
prior to sentencing. The court, Rule 3.720B.
Wait,
states the court
pause.
shall
Does that mean that she can lie the fucking shit out of it because she's not under oath? Is that what that means? That I think this is why Ms. What the fuck. Oh, wait. Holy shit. These people. Okay. KKK.
submissions and evidence by the parties that are relevant to the sentence. A number of cases, Your Honor, that have interpreted this, especially in a capital case, as the defendant having a right to make an unsworn statement. This is a capital.
Please give the citation.
I know it's before this because otherwise I'll snot.
Excuse me. First is Smith versus State, 268 Southern 3rd, 831, the first DCA in 2019.
I'm covering Donna's face and I'll make myself smaller quickly. I'll go into a ball. Yikes, I'll curl into a little ball. Ay, ay, ay.
You want me to continue, Your Honor?
Give me one moment.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I don't know. I'll put me in there for a second.
Bringing up my Westlaw.
Jesus. Wait. Oh, now I'm next in. Hi, Judge Everett.
Citation again.
Sure. It's 268 Southern 3rd,
I mean,
831.
it's not advised, Mike. Good God. Good God. Come on, you dickheads. Let's go. It's on normal speed at the moment. Good God. Let's just get through this faster, huh? Right? I'm surprised Judge didn't give a LWOP plus double LWOP, like double LWOP. Holy shit. Harvey. You know what? Harvey's never been able to stand up to Donna ever. And he's like, fuck it. I'd rather stand up to Judge Everett than I could. I finally got to stand up to someone.
What are you referring to in the case?
It's not, let's see.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My God, I can't wait. Is it long? That's what she asked.
Your Honor, I'm going to give you this one. It's Hill versus State, 246 Southern 3rd, 392, for the 4th District Court of Appeal.
One moment.
Yes, sir.
246 on the third at the last part.
392.
This is crazy. Facts though, right? He's never been able to stand up. Yeah, because if she's not under oath, she can say whatever the fuck she wants, and she can't be examined by, like, cross-examined by Georgia. As soon as she's sworn in. Oh, Georgia must have been.
In the case where it does say the defendant has a right to make an unsworn statement, we will
Oh
proceed.
God.
Oh,
Oh God. Wait.
She can remain at counsel table.
Thank you.
I'm going to get myself back into position for full effect of. Wait, no, actually, you don't. Will we? What's the fuck? Walk and talk chat. I'm just doing all the things that you can't see me doing. Where should I be? IDK.
Shorty, swing my way. Swing it over here, shorty.
Yeah, over here. I presume that's okay. Maybe I should be above Donna reacting. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. Oh, now all the things, everything's gone weird. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Pretend like I'm a professional, please, for the love of God. Somebody just make me a professional. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what I've done. That'll be doing. That'll do it. KKKKK. I don't know. I'm in a weird place on the screen. That's weird. Wait, you know me. Here, I'll be next to Donna. Yikes! And then the camera will pan, and it'll be fucked. Anyway, okay, let's go, Donna. Gotta just fix the speed. We want to get the full effect, right?
Microphone.
And I'm thirsty. I'm gonna choke on my. Oh my.
Let me speak loudly because this is not amplified.
Okay. Is this loud enough, Judge?
I can hear you.
Oh my God.
Thank you for letting me speak. My son-in-law, Dan Markell, was a fine and decent man.
Fuck off.
He was well educated and passionate about his career. He was a good son-in-law, but more importantly, he was a caring and loving father.
I Googled.
On July 18th, 2014, his car was followed, leaving his home.
What?
It had been just like any other day, an ordinary day in the life of Ben and Lincoln's father, but it wasn't. He didn't know when he left his boys off at daycare that would be the last time he would see them.
What are we doing?
He didn't know when he went to the gym afterwards that would be the last time he would exercise. And he didn't know when he drove home
Oh
that
my
his life
God.
would end within minutes. Danny wasn't just being followed, he was being hunted. He was brutally murdered in broad daylight, sitting in his car, in his garage, by vicious killers.
This is outrageous.
I cannot imagine the terror he felt when he saw a gun pointed at him through the window of his car. I cannot conceive of his heroic efforts to stay alive during the hours after the attack.
Wow.
Danny died in the early morning hours of July 19th. His death is a loss to his children, his parents, his sister, all of us in his family, his friends, his colleagues in the legal community, and to his students at FSU Law School. Danny's boys each have a photo of themselves with their Abba, their dad, beside their beds. They grew up kissing the framed photo and saying, "Good night, Abba, I love you."
She has no fucking self-awareness. This is outrageous. Like, this is outrageous. Wow.
The pictures and memories are all they have because cruel, cold-hearted people took him from all of us who loved him. My heart was broken when Danny died.
Fuck off.
My grandsons were going to grow up without the father who loved them. I wondered, how could we help these boys through this trauma?
Wow.
It was then that my husband and I knew that the best way to honor Danny's memory would be to share with these children an abundance of love. The love that Danny would have given them if he were alive.
Wow. That's as well.
It is interesting how the state can't make up its mind about who is what they call the, quote, mastermind behind this murder. In both of Catherine Magbanow's trials, the state claimed she was the mastermind behind Danny's murder. In my son Charlie Adelson's trial, they claimed he was the mastermind. And now in my trial, they claimed that I, this grandma, was the mastermind behind the murder.
Yes, ma'am. It's
I
called
had no
conspiracy.
idea that other people planned to cut Danny's life short.
Bullshit.
And the people who did this are exactly where they deserve to be.
Yep.
But I had no knowledge that this horrible, evil act was going to take place. If I had become aware of this plan before Danny was murdered, I would have stopped it. With not one iota of actual evidence, the state convinced a Tallahassee jury that I solicited and conspired with other people to have Danny killed. Where is the evidence prior to the murder? The evidence beyond a reasonable doubt that the state needed to prove their case. Where is the evidence before July 18th, 2014 at 10:50 in the morning?
Before you continue, Mrs. Adelson, as it relates to this statement, is the defense trying to re-argue the trial?
Woo!
Judge, just giving Mrs. Adelson an opportunity to be heard.
Oh!
Mrs. Adelson, you certainly can continue.
Watch your
However,
mouth.
the court can take into consideration the utter lack of remorse that you are displaying. Please proceed if you desire to do so.
Oh, shit!
Where is the evidence before July 18th,
Oh, she's an idiot.
2014 at 10:50 a.m. that revealed that I had any involvement in this vile and horrific act? Where is the solicitation and conspiracy evidence? The state needed to show that there was evidence before the murder to convict me. The state couldn't show that because there wasn't any evidence.
Oh my
They
God,
were
she's a
trying
fool.
an innocent person. It makes you wonder if the jurors were sleeping when the state had Sergeant Corbett on the stand for hours. Their own star witness testified that my phone was never, I repeat, never at my son's house on the night of the murder. The state's theory that my husband and I dropped off money to my son was blown out of the water by their own witness. And yet, the state continued to push that story, that lie of the so-called money drop to the jury through the remainder of the trial. And the jury bought into it, hook, line, and sinker. Reasonable doubt. Many months ago, my attorneys filed a motion for a change of venue. An expert witness testified that Tallahassee had been barraged with over 9 years of negative social media, printed news, television news, and podcast publicity about my family. He explained to the court, both with evidence and demonstratives, that for me to receive a fair trial, it needed to be held in any of the researched and designated areas in the state of Florida other than Tallahassee.
Me?
All I wanted was a level playing field, but the court wanted to try
Yes!
it here
Suck it,
in
Donna.
the hotbed of Tallahassee.
Suck it.
I sat through 3 days of jury selection. 180 potential jurors were asked if they had developed an opinion in my case.
Yes, a very
Those
strong
that
one.
answered yes also added, I believe she is guilty.
Same girl.
Not one person, not one, said, I think she may be innocent.
No, because you're not.
That
man.
should have been a clue to the court to grant our motion for a change of
Fuck
venue.
off.
But the court denied the motion.
No, Busty, you don't need to go out.
One of my jurors admitted during jury selection that she had background information concerning what one of the state's witnesses would be testifying about. Why was she allowed to be on my jury?
What moment?
Another
Oh,
juror.
one moment!
Mr. Zellman,
Ooh, my 20-year canals.
again, this has nothing to do with elocution of any sort. This is
Zero.
a raising of grievances, which are properly given to
Festivus.
the appellate court. What does any of this have to do
Festivus,
with
Donna
sentencing?
style.
Fred, just one moment, please.
Yes, no, ma'am, no. Woosa! Yes, exactly, Candy. Exactly. She just wanted to get the last word. She has no self-awareness. She has no ability to understand that this is not a good look at your sentencing, ma'am. Full stop. But wow. Judge ain't playing. Hottie cop alert. Ooh, Laney, good spot. Oh my
Turn
God.
that phone off or step out.
Wasn't it Harvey's phone? I've heard that it was Harvey's phone. Oh my goodness, very cute. Much too young for us, Laney, but that's fine. I read on Twitter it was Harvey's phone. That's literally very few things that I believe so. I mean, hearsay, objection, hearsay. But let's say it is. Not too young for me. He says, what the fuck? Correct. I got hit on twice in one day in the week. Lol. But also too smooth. Come on, Donna. What are we doing? Does he? Oh, because Donna's watching him leave. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No. Okay. Oh, we have a coffer. Jeez Louise. Wait, I missed it. You guys told me already. Wait, pause. I'm going back. I missed it. There's too much going on. I've got to go back. If Harvey walks out, because Donna looks, huh? Hang on. Hot cop. We get to see him again too. Okay, I'm paying attention. Oh my goodness, he is very. That's. Whew. I would swing back from gay, back for hot cop.
Turn that phone off or step out.
She wouldn't look if it wasn't Harvey, would she? Why would she care? No, I think. Okay. Steph, I could never be a judge. Rachel says keep watching. Like his mahjong game. Okay, I'm watching. This is so exciting. Imagine having that as your ringtone also. Good point. Donna wouldn't know his... Oh, the mouse just went on free zone. Was that it? Did I miss it again? God. I'm the worst. Oh, jeez Louise. This is very stressful. It was the cop. Okay. The cop? No, wait. He's still sitting next to Judge Everett. Oh! These people. Hi, Laura. Good to see you. Yes, it was Harvey's phone. Oh, you can't make this shit up. God damn it.
Please.
Wow.
What happened to Danny is unforgivable.
Yes.
But I am an innocent woman convicted of this terrible crime without evidence. Danny was a brilliant legal scholar. He would have been appalled at the total lack of justice that went on during my trial. He would have been embarrassed to have his name associated with any of it. There are two crimes here. The first was Danny being viciously murdered.
Wow.
The second one is taking my life, the life of an innocent woman. Convicting me should not be retribution for Danny's death.
No, it's justice,
man.
man.
That is not justice for Dan. I've always respected the law. I've never gotten a parking ticket, but I'm going to prison for a murder I did not commit.
Bullshit. This fucking woman.
I do intend to file an appeal so that hopefully I have the opportunity to be given a fair trial outside of Tallahassee. 11 years ago, Danny was murdered and taken from all of us who loved him. For the past 9.5 years, the state has broadcast to the world, including Danny's parents and sister, that I hired hitmen to kill him.
Wow.
Never in a million years would I have wanted Danny to be harmed or killed, nor could I ever do something
Wow.
that would leave these two small boys to grow up without him.
Wow.
I love these boys more than life itself. This is a lifetime of loss for these children. They didn't deserve this. His family didn't deserve this. Danny didn't deserve this. And so, as I appear before you today, Your Honor, I promise you with my whole heart.
Do you have one?
I swear to you on my life, I was not involved in any way with Danny's murder. I was not.
Fuck off. Wow. That's not going to end well for you, love.
Gents have any further argument to make?
A judge is not thrilled. Harvey, put your phone on silent, you dipshit. Yep.
Judge, before Ms. Fulford makes the argument, I want to address a comment.
Good point, Simi. And at the end, she said, I swear. Huh. Beautiful dry tears. Also, no shade on people with very large font on their phones. Just saying. Some of us have got our fonts dialed up to almost maximum. Okay. She has zero self-awareness. Shut up. Yes. No, sorry, that was very harsh, but fair. Let me see. Let me see if I can show you my font on something that's non-incriminating on my phone. Here's my Sheen. Oh God, it's disappearing. My Sheen, a text message from Sheen. It's actually on the small side at the moment. Still blurry. Hey, Woos, good to see you. Yes, Martha. Some people are old, their eyesight is failing, and they can't always find their glasses. Just saying. Now, let's go and see what's Fulford's going next, is she? Good God.
The court made a few moments ago concerning.
It's not Comic Sans. It's an iPhone. I hate Comic Sans.
Chip State 227.
Rather be.
Southern 3rd. 746. The First District Court of Appeal held that lack of remorse cannot be considered.
Oh, wait.
An appropriate sentence. If this were a situation where remorse
yes.
I know.
That's why I have my big two.
Cannot be used to increase the defendant's sentence, and such reliance violates the defendant's due process rights. And they also rely on Ritter v. State 885 Southern 2nd 413, also a first DCA case.
I believe the Supreme Court has ruled on this issue concerning remorse and lack of showing remorse as well. If you need me to find the citation for you, I will.
Yes, please.
We'll take a 10-minute break.
God. Oh my God. That was wild. A 10-minute break. Georgia, you look amazing. Where's Sarah? No Sarah today. Georgia took one for the team, huh? Goodness gracious.
We'll resume at 4:16.
4:16? What time of the day was this? I've used my iPhone torch to look for my phone. So here, let me scoot through. Wow, that was insane. Although, wait, is there anything happening in the courtroom? Hang on. Okay. Let me just move myself down further. I don't know what's going on here. I love how old mate with the walker didn't wear his good court clothes. Harvey did. Good Lord. Yeah, Bookie and I have compared out. Bookie sent me a photo of herself peering at her, how she looks when she's trying to look at her screen without her glasses on, and her eyes were basically open. And I'm like, girl, you should see mine. I'm like this. But she's also like 20 years younger than me, so, or maybe not 20, I don't know. Now let's go back here. Nothing's happening now. Oh wow, that was a whole vibe, and it's not a vibe you're looking for, really, is it? Goodness, great. There we go. And we are back.
Gentlemen, were you able to review Davis?
Briefly, Your Honor, Davis was not a capital case. This is a capital case. Although the criminal punishment code would only apply to the non-capital cases, I would argue submit to Your Honor that it is distinguishable under those circumstances.
Going to read from Head Note 8 and 9. Nor was Davis forced to choose between allocution and maintenance of his innocence. He certainly could have allocuted without voicing his disagreement with the verdict, blaming the driver, the police, his lawyer, the trial court for his conviction, and attempting to explain his personal interpretations of the law to the judge. He could have asked for leniency without admitting guilt. He could have provided the judge with reasons to impose a sentence less than the maximum besides his claimed innocence. But he instead chose to make a lengthy statement claiming innocence, denying responsibility, and...
Sorry, Judge Everett. I remember in trial there was a very young-looking man who was apparently, God, he looked about 17, 18. He was apparently one of the children, or a child of one of, a teenager of one of the law clerks. No, the defense helpers. What are they called? God. That. So I'm going to go back a little bit because I was talking over the top. No shit, and not paying attention.
And attempting to explain his personal, certainly read from Head Note 8 and 9. Nor was Davis forced to choose between allocution and maintenance of his innocence. He certainly could have allocated without voicing his disagreement with the verdict, blaming the driver, the police, his lawyer, the trial court for his conviction, and attempting to explain his personal interpretations of the law to the judge. He could have asked for leniency without admitting guilt. He could have provided the judge with reasons to impose a sentence less than the maximum besides his claimed innocence. But he instead chose to make a lengthy statement claiming innocence, denying responsibility, and placing blame for his conviction on the alleged misconduct of others. The trial court was under no obligation to ignore such statements and did not err in considering those statements and imposing the legal sentence here. Do you have anything that distinguishes Davis in any way?
As I said, Your Honor, Davis was not a capital case.
Well,
same though, sir.
Any other argument or evidence the defense wishes to present?
Yes, Judge, thank you.
Oh God, is this when Jackie speaks? Oh God.
Your Honor, we're aware that in count one, the court has no choice but to sentence Mrs. Adelson to life for the first-degree murder charge. We are going to request a downward departure as to counts 2 and counts 3, the solicitation and the conspiracy counts.
What are the grounds?
Pardon me?
What are the grounds?
Yes. The grounds are, one is non-statutory, and that's disparity in the treatment between co-defendants. And the second reason is statutory, and it is Florida Statute 921.00262B. The defendant was an accomplice to the offense and was a relatively minor participant in the criminal conduct.
The evidence in support of sub B would be the trial record, or do you have something more specific?
For 4B, we're going to rely on the trial record with respect to the conduct of Mrs. Adelson, and we would ask the court to take judicial notice. Your Honor did preside over Charlie Adelson's trial, and the evidence regarding the other co-defendants' activities or participation was also brought out in the testimony in the trial of Mrs. Adelson, so we'd rely on that record, Judge.
Ms. Kappelman, as to the argued grounds for statutory mitigation and also non-statutory mitigation,
Go Georgia.
Does the state have any argument to make?
No, Your Honor.
You may continue.
Thank you, Judge. I'll start with the disparity. Do you need case law citations for this, or you're aware of it, Judge? Okay.
Please.
The first case would be Sanders v. State, 510 Southern 2nd, 296. This is a Florida Supreme Court case from 1987.
One moment. 510 Southern 2nd. What was the other part of the citation?
I have copies, Your Honor.
296, and that's Florida Supreme Court in 1987.
Go ahead.
State versus Fernandez, 927 Southern 2nd 939, which is a third DCA case from 2006.
May I approach, Your Honor?
You may.
And then the third case, Judge, is State, I can't pronounce it, but State versus Kunkemoller, 333 Southern 3rd 335. That's a first DCA case from 2022, but it is distinguishable because it does not address the
What
issue
happened
of
there?
culpability as the first two cases do, but I wanted to bring that to your attention.
I'm going to speed it up again. Because Fulford, good God. So I was just queuing up the video for the next one. Yes. Sorry, I was doing other things. I was behind the scenes doing things. She drones on and on and on. No surprise there. We're going 2 speed. 2x. Let's do it. Wow, she doesn't blink much, does she? Oh, Hedda, good night. Are you going good night? Good night, good night, good night. I love you. I love you. Sorry, I was behind the scenes. I missed a whole lot in chat. Yikes. I'm a terrible YouTuber. Irresponsible. Horrific. Sleep well? Okay, Fulford, we're scooting. We're boot scooting.
Relate exclusively to Luis Rivera. He testified in the trial, and through himself and other witnesses, Your Honor has heard.
You're going to invoke the name of Luis
And what he did
Rivera?
in this case compared to what the state has alleged and the
Good
jury
God.
found that Mrs. Adelson did, the culpability levels are very different. Mr. Rivera was allowed to enter a plea to second-degree murder, and although, as the PSI indicates, he received a sentence of 19 years in the Department of Corrections, that was run concurrent with a sentence he was already serving in a completely unrelated matter in a federal case, where he got a 12-year sentence. So the number of years that he will actually
That's
serve
the
for his
story.
participation in the homicide of Dan Markell is 7 years in the state of Florida Department of Corrections. His conduct, as Your Honor can recall, is that he traveled to Tallahassee sometime in June and scoped out the home of Danny Markell, engaged in some drug activity with Secreto Garcia, and then returned to South Florida. A few weeks later, he returned to Tallahassee and again scoped out Danny Markell's house. But he didn't just do that. Prior to arriving in Tallahassee, with himself knowing that he and Secreto Garcia were going to kill Danny Markell, he purchased and provided the very firearm that was used to kill
In a
Danny.
potato?
He came to Tallahassee and they sat in wait outside his home. They followed him with Mr. Rivera being the driver, followed him while he took his 2 little boys to daycare, and he sat and watched as Mr. Markell, hand in hand, took those children inside the daycare. He then followed Mr. Markell all the way to the gym, sitting in wait. What was he waiting for? He knew what he was waiting for. Mr. Markell did not. He had no clue that these men were outside in a car just waiting for him to go to a place where they could shoot and kill him.
What are we
And they
doing,
waited until he
Fulford?
exercised. They watched him get back into his vehicle, and then, like hunters, traveled and followed all of this time period straight to his home.
What's going on?
And there was no hesitation.
We know
He knew
this
exactly
story.
what they were going to do. Without any hesitation, they pulled right in behind Dan.
Does Fulford not understand the concept of a hitman and a conspiracy to commit murder by way of a hitman? Donna grimacing. She's like, "Eee, fuck."
Danny's car was still running, the garage door was up, and Sigfredo Garcia exits the car and shoots Danny Markell, having done nothing to these men, in the head
George's
twice.
glasses.
How Mr. Markell survived, I don't know. But then Luis Rivera is the getaway driver. They flee the scene, they flee Tallahassee, and then...
Wait, so you mean Holly Strite? You mean this kid here who's jigging and looking rather tense, and the kid next to him? Yeah, I don't know who they are. They're just like, I don't know. KK Fulford. Get her a burger and take away the sleeping pills. Just saying.
Mr. Rivera stops to allow Sigfredo Garcia to dispose of the murder weapon, which has never been found. And then he drives back to South
Hey,
Florida,
there was
like
a
nothing
map.
happened, purchasing motorcycles and cars, but most importantly, getting paid for the work that he's just done. The payment came from Catherine Van, and I'll address her at the next.
We
next
know
sentence.
all that.
The point
Judge
here
Everett
is,
knows
Judge, that over time, reading different things, you've heard a lot of arguments about what Mrs. Adelson's
Oh my God, he's
participation
checking his
allegedly
phone.
was. But when it comes down to it, and I didn't,
You can't see it, he's
but
checking
Louis
his
Rivera
phone.
did have an extensive criminal history at the time that he committed this offense. What actually came out of trial with respect to Mrs. Adelson, and I'm saying this, understanding, as you've learned, that Mrs. Adelson still maintains that she is innocent of this conduct. But what the state was able to show through their testimony and evidence was that the role that she played, according to them in the prosecution, was very minimal. The evidence showed that she was very upset when relocation was denied in 2013, not knowing that her daughter had agreed to it, not knowing that until she sat here in trial hearing her daughter's testimony. She wrote some very ugly emails. She said some very ugly things. But in not one of those emails did it ever say that she wished harm upon Danny Markell. And this was in 2013.
Exactly, Steph.
The evidence was presented by the state.
What the
that was
hell?
over a year later that Danny was killed after relocation had been denied. Although they argued that there was continued hostility on the part of Mrs. Adelson regarding the issue of relocation, with the hundreds of thousands of emails they had, they didn't present evidence that this ongoing dispute was being brought up in any way between the parties. The relocation between them, that issue had stopped. The testimony that was elicited was that Charlie Adelson, the son of Mrs. Adelson, was the one who was close with Mrs. Adelson, and that when she had a problem, the argument from the state was, when she had a problem, Charlie was the problem solver. And the testimony at court that was presented by the state supported that theory, that Charlie was the problem solver.
Meet Charlie.
They further listed evidence, testimony, that without any knowledge of what the phone calls were, Catherine McDaniel testified that when she was with Charlie Adelson discussing scenarios, which she didn't describe what scenarios she was discussing, that on occasion there would be a phone call between Charlie and his mother. She didn't hear the mother speaking. In fact, he left the room when he talked to, allegedly, the mother, and he came back in. He never relayed to her any information about the phone call. But the state's theory and the evidence that they presented was because Donna Adelson had been so upset about the fact that relocation was denied, and she continued to be upset, according to the testimony, that Charlie Adelson took it upon himself to reach out to someone, which was his girlfriend, and have her get someone that she knew who could commit this murder, make contact with them. According to the testimony in the state, in this case, Charlie Adelson told Katie, Catherine McDaniel, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, just as the names were used, but Mrs. McDaniel, that she wanted him killed and he would pay for that to happen. Her testimony was she had no idea what the payment was going to be, but she did in fact reach out to her, the father of her children, Sigfredo Garcia, and he agreed to commit the homicide. Mr. Garcia then elicited Luis Rivera to participate with him in the homicide, and I'm not going to go through all the evidence in the case. I want to focus on what Mrs. Adelson
kind of have.
Up until the point of the homicide, the only evidence that was presented about Mrs. Adelson's participation were those ugly emails. And there's a distinction, as we discussed during the trial, and sometimes even at sidebar, of the evidence being up to the moment that Mr. Markell was killed. Up to that time, the only evidence introduced by the state in this trial for that time period were those ugly emails, and they were ugly. She called him very foul names. She said some ugly language. She clearly was not happy. And whatever conversations may have taken place while Catherine McDaniel was inside Charlie Adelson's home and Charlie was outside talking to another person. Mrs. Adelson maintains her innocence. But if you're looking at this particular cause of this disparity in treatment, the state is asking that Mrs. Adelson be sentenced to, obviously, life on count 1 if she has to be, followed by 30 years in the Department of Corrections on counts 2 and 3. This is far in excess of the sentence that was received by the man who himself testified to hunting down Danny Markell, providing the gun for him to be murdered with, leaving the scene of the crime, disposing of the murder weapon, and going on with his life and his gang.
Fulford's hair, in my opinion, looks soft and silky. Beverly Cannoni's hair is literally straw that she brushes with a tube of toothpaste, dragging it through. That makes it smoother and silkier. Hi, Thomas. Good to see you. She has a set of gnashes on her. Yeah, Fulford's a whole vibe. A whole vibe. It's because she forgot to have anything to eat for the last 10, 20 years. So she's just basically a skull with the teeth and her husband or her father's suit. Ay.
As he always had. In that disparity, Judge, it just doesn't reconcile with the facts here of what they say Mrs. Adelson did. Although there was a theme that she was the mastermind, I would argue to the court that the evidence did not show she was the mastermind in any way. The masterminds that were shown in this trial were Charles Adelson and Catherine McDaniel. It didn't show any activity prior to Mr. Markell being killed where Mrs. Adelson was involved in any way.
Take away what you're arguing as the theme for the moment. The chief difference between Luis Rivera and your client is he entered into a plea, correct?
That's correct. He did enter into a plea, but that, according to the case law, that can be considered.
And he is also
High
cooperating with the
colours.
state testifying in many trials.
He was a cooperating
Judge.
witness testifying in these trials.
I can't breathe.
Mrs.
Ooh.
Adelson not only has maintained her
Roller
innocence,
coaster.
she was never offered
What a
to be given
roller
the
coaster.
Please continue.
On the statutory basis that the defendant was an accomplice to the offense and a relatively minor participant in the criminal conduct, some of what I've just argued applies to this one as well, Your Honor. But what I wanted to point out here were the ones that we didn't discuss. So Sigfredo Garcia was found guilty at trial, first-degree murder and conspiracy. His sentence was life on the homicide and an additional 30 years consecutive for the conspiracy count. He is the one who rode in the car.
Oh my
He is
God.
the one who obtained Luis Garcia to go with him. He is the one who sat in the seat knowing he was going to exit the car while they hunted down Danny Markel. And he's the one who got out and shot Danny Markel in cold blood.
Ma'am.
Left like nothing had ever happened.
Conspiracy.
Along the way, made many stops, including getting out to hide the murder weapon, and then went on with his life. The killer is getting the same sentence that the lesser participant, the state is suggesting, get as well.
That's
life
the
in prison
law,
on count
Fulford.
1, followed by 30 years for the conspiracy and solicitation.
Fulford, that's the law. In the state of Florida, conspiracy to commit murder and first-degree murder, all the parties equally culpable. That's the law. She was a judge. Fulford was a judge. She knows that. This is wild. Wow. She's arguing, trying to argue, that because Donna's participation in the conspiracy was less than the shooter. And why did Luis Rivera get less again than the shooter? Well, because Luis Rivera cooperated and put a thank you, Ms. What the fuck, put in a plea. Everybody else who refused to admit any guilt or involvement in the crime, same. They all get the same. Jackie, that's the law. Disgraced former judge. Fulford, Nash's Fulford, shut the fuck up.
Luis
Okay.
Rivera, I've already told you what his role was. Captain Magbanowa got the information from Charlie Adelson according to the evidence, and at his request, obtained someone, Sigfredo Garcia, to do the killing. She is the one who coordinated
But it's the
Charlie
law.
Adelson and Sigfredo Garcia and Luis Rivera, although she testified that she didn't know Luis Rivera was involved until after it was over. The evidence of the state submitted.
So basically, that's the law. And the reason why that's the law is to try and discourage people from being like, yeah, sure. Like, I'll drive the car. Nah, man, if you're involved in a crime in any way, you are all responsible. In theory, it's to try to discourage people from being able to kind of minimize their involvement in their own minds by saying, I mean, it's not like I held the gun. Well, but in the eyes of the law, it is. So Jackie knows that. It's a moot point.
It clearly contradicts that. She was communicating with Luis Rivera before, closely to the homicide, and then shortly thereafter. She's the one that spoke to him. She was sentenced on the first-degree murder to life in prison, and on the solicitation and conspiracy, she was sentenced to an additional 30 years. It was run consecutive. Again, the same sentence that they're asking for on Mrs. Adelson is the sentence that this woman, who heard the request for a homicide, found the person to commit the
but it
homicide,
doesn't. Like
stayed
in most, I
communication
think in
with
all
both of the
states.
individuals who are
I'm not
responsible
sure,
for
but
killing Danny Markel, followed up with them and provided payment to them, and then took payment back from them for her to keep for herself. She was also paid in this. She participated, knew it was happening. They had proof that she knew it was happening. That was submitted to the court. All of that evidence clearly distinguishable from the conduct that they presented in evidence about what Donna Adelson did. Charlie Adelson, according to the testimony in this trial and his own, Charlie Adelson wanted Danny Markel dead. So on his close or very first date with Catherine Magbanowa, he asks her out in public at Halloween, some Halloween function, hey, do you know anybody who could have
thank you, Rachel. You said it much more concisely
According to
than
her
I could.
testimony, she followed through with that. With Charlie Adelson, never with Donna Adelson, never communicated with her in any way about this. She worked then, if that's what happened and that's what's been testified to, she worked with Charlie Adelson from October of 2013 until Danny Markel was brutally killed in July of 2014. That entire period. And there's evidence, she admitted to most of it, to her conduct, and there's evidence that was presented in this trial.
Excuse me, Jackie.
That that's what happened.
Jury's already decided.
And that his stapled money was used to pay the killers in this case some $130,000 in cash that was divided up amongst Sigfredo Garcia. Sorry, my mouth is getting dry. Excuse me.
Go ahead.
Oh, her mouth is getting dry because she's lying. Donna's not happy. Excuse
Thank you,
me.
Judge. It was divided up between Sigfredo Garcia, Catherine
Someone goes, I'll have a
McDaniel,
drink too.
and Luis Rivera. She then stayed in contact with Charlie
Oh my
Adelson.
God.
She
Wild.
convinced Charlie Adelson to get paychecks written to her, and she received those paychecks
Harvey
each time
was checking
from
his
Charlie
stinkies.
Adelson. So for what
Paused.
Catherine McDaniel did and what Charlie...
What's Harvey doing in the background? Everyone look at Harvey for a minute. I'll move the closed captions out of the way. Look what he's doing with his mouth. Very strange.
Thank you, Judge. It was divided up between Sigfredo Garcia, Catherine McDaniel, and Luis Rivera.
Watch Harvey
She
now.
then stayed in contact with Charlie Adelson. She convinced Charlie Adelson to get paychecks written
There
to
now.
her, and she received those paychecks each time from Charlie Adelson. So for what Catherine McDaniel did and what Charlie Adelson did, the evidence in this case shows it went far beyond what the state's evidence showed that Donna did, up to and including the time that Danny was killed. So again, if you're going to rate the level of culpability
Maybe
in
it's
this
his,
case and consider Mrs.
self-soothing.
Adelson's conduct as compared to those, they're asking that she get the same sentence as both of the people who killed, well, one person that did the killing, Sigfredo, a far more extensive sentence than Luis Rivera, who participated in the killing himself and only got 20 years.
Good point,
Because
lady.
Catherine
Look at
McDaniel
Georgia.
apparently worked on this according to the evidence for many, many months and stayed involved even after that. Charlie Adelson is the only one who got a higher sentence. His sentence was life on count 1, the homicide, followed by 30 years on count 2 and another 30 years on count 3, so everything being run consecutively. The evidence that the state has presented is that Charlie Adelson is the one who masterminded.
He's doing it again.
That's what they've shown. Even though they said Catherine McDaniel wasn't her trial, if there's somebody who started this, according to the evidence, it's Charlie Adelson, not Donna Adelson. All the work being done was Charlie Adelson. All the money that was paid was Charlie Adelson's money. Mrs. Adelson, according to the state's evidence, did not do any of that. Again, they had hundreds of thousands of dollars, or hundreds of thousands of emails. Never one in all of those emails that we all had to go through did Mrs. Adelson ever suggest any harm to Danny Markell in any way. I understand the verdict, and she has right to take an appeal, and that's what she'll do. But the evidence in what was argued is very far different in theory than what was actually presented to this jury. And I'm requesting that Your Honor, in determining a sentence on counts 2 and 3, take into consideration that the amount of activity that everyone engaged in this case was far, far beyond what was alleged against Mrs. Adelson. They just didn't come up with the proof for that. They did prove to a jury.
I do stuff like that, colors. It was just weird to
that
see.
That proof and the actual evidence was very limited to the conduct that they say that she engaged in that resulted in Mr. Markell's death. I do want to remark, if I may, just briefly on the issue of remorse. Mrs. Adelson maintains her innocence, and as she has a lawful right to do,
He wouldn't have dentures.
She may not get
He's a
another trial.
periodontist.
There may or may not be parts of the finding of the jury that is reversed. May not. They can do that on the appellate court can do that on 1, 2, or 3 counts. There are lots of options that the appellate court has. The reason I say that is this: Mrs. Adelson, maintaining her innocence, could not have shown more remorse for the killing of Danny Markell. And in her statement, although some of it I know was bothersome to the court, in her statement, I hope you heard.
I wouldn't say bothersome to the court.
Okay.
Please continue.
Okay. I misread that. I apologize. It's in your
continue.
comments. One of the things she said in her statement, after most of her statement being about the horrible thing that happened to Danny Markell, was that the people who were responsible for it were in prison. That's a pretty big statement considering what the state believes Mrs. Adelson's position is with respect to the others who've been prosecuted, convicted, and are serving sentences in the Florida Department of Corrections. I also want to say this. The defense's position in this case, from start to finish, has always been, on behalf of Mrs. Adelson, beyond respectful to the victim in this case, Danny Markell. He should not be lost in this case, and I said that in my opening statement. We presented evidence about a wonderful man he was. He did not deserve for this to happen.
Fuck off,
The Markells
Fulford.
gave their statements at the conclusion of the verdict that was issued by the jury, and I listened to every single word. And every single word that they said came out of the terrible grief from the loss of their son and the feelings that they have developed over the course of this 11 years in prosecuting these various people and additional information that has been given to them. Every word they had every right to say. The feelings that they had are exactly what they should have. What happened to Danny Markell, as Donna Adelson has said in her statement, could not have been more horrific.
There is a poll,
He
Stephanie.
was treated like an animal, completely unaware that there was any kind of problem, that he would have any kind of physical altercation with anybody. I'm positive the furthest thing from his mind that day was that someone was going to kill him in his garage at his home. He did not deserve what he got. It's been very clear in the prior prosecutions and what was presented in Mrs. Adelson's trial about the conduct of these other individuals. They do deserve to be where they are. They do. Their conduct is unimaginable to me, that human beings would engage in that kind of conduct to bring a man, an innocent man, a well-respected man, an amazing father, to take him away from his mother, his father, his sister, most importantly, his children. That was horrific. I understand why those sentences were imposed.
Shush now.
Not for Mr. Rivera, but for
Fulford.
the ones that were tried and convicted.
Read the room, Fulford.
In this case,
Land
based on the
it.
evidence that was presented,
Land it,
the defense
man.
is going to ask on counts 2 and 3 that you sentence Mrs. Adelson to 3 years in the Florida Department of Corrections. Counts
What?
2 and 3 to run concurrently. My understanding in the court, the clerk can tell me if I'm wrong, but my understanding is Mrs. Adelson has 701 days credit time served. That's what we calculated.
Oh my God, what am I doing?
I'll stipulate to 701, Your Honor.
Very well.
Anything more
Okay.
on counts 2 and 3, Judge. First of all, in order for it to assist Mrs. Adelson, she's going to have to be successful on count
Please
1
tell me
and 2.
Georgia speaks.
If she is, anything more than that period of time is going to basically be a death sentence for Mrs. Adelson. She is soon to be 76 years old. Her
Suck
health has
it.
gotten worse while incarcerated, as
Suck
anyone
it.
would probably expect. Her husband is 81 years old. Compared, 3 years compared to the man who participated in the killing getting 7 years, I believe is a just and reasonable sentence for Mrs. Adelson.
Fuck off, he
We are also
cooperated.
going to ask, Your Honor, after imposing sentence, I know it's nothing but a
That's how-
recommendation, but we would ask if you make a recommendation to the Florida Department of Corrections that Mrs. Adelson be placed as close to Miami as possible, where her husband resides, so that she can have visitation. I understand we don't have any control over Department of Corrections, but we would appreciate that recommendation. And may I have just one moment, please?
Go ahead.
While she's
Oh,
doing that, Judge,
sorry,
I would ask
Rach.
that Ms. Adelson not be housed with Ms. McDaniel, or at least have a separation, if you could recommend that.
Oh,
And if Ms.
Jackie?
McDaniel is currently at Lowell CI.
Yes, Judge, thank you for that, Ms. Kappelman. I wanted to raise that issue because we did check into that. Judge, I contacted the Florida Department of Corrections. They did indicate that they would be able to keep them separate, but that doesn't necessarily mean that
Well, I wanted to see
folks who are familiar with and friendly with
My
Mrs. McDaniel wouldn't be where Mrs. Adelson would be, so we are concerned about that, about her being placed at that facility. I didn't know it before, but the reception center for the women actually keep inmates there, so I know that's a possibility, but again, that's in Ocala, and we're respectfully requesting that she be placed closer to Miami. Thank you.
When you review the
Put her
last
in-
case, the defense has presented for downward departure.
Put her in
Supplementing from the
fucking
No, Your Honor, I don't.
Washington State.
Review the cases for downward departure, or in support of
As
downward
far away as
departure, the
possible.
defense has argued.
I think those boys are work experience boys, frankly. Donna's hair's looking good. I love that colour. Credit where credit's due. All right, what are we doing? Does Judge talk now? Harvey? What are you chewing on? It's all good. I'm the worst with just housekeeping shit. Yes. Pause. Ms. What the fuck, you read my mind? My brain had forgotten, but yes, Ms. What the fuck said, hey, before Judge speaks, elocutes, we have something for you. Are Fulford's teeth real? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Are we just gonna play it, Ms. What the fuck?
Yeah, let's just play it. This is our new bumper to show off the merch.
Let's. Haven't even.
She got that merch now. Get that Miss Shorty merch how? Get it from the Miss Shorty merch shop now.
That was so good. I was talking. I haven't seen it because I was busy getting ready when I was going to put in applause. But oh my god, I love it. That's so cool, Ms. What the fuck? You're a master at this. I love the end bit, the switch up to the spooky. So cool. Yes, Stephanie. There's a whole bunch of jammies now. So many. So many. Head on over to the merch store. It's got its whole separate. There's long sleeves and short sleeves, long pants and shorty shorts in mix and match kind of things. So cute, amazing. So cute, amazing. So
And
cute,
more to come.
amazing. And always more to come. Don't forget what's the date? Y'all in America could still order your spooky merch and get it in time for Spooky Duke season. The 10% off spooky is site wide, so all one words. Obviously, it's one word. All caps spooky. To get 10% off site wide, and yeah. So the poll is: do you hand out Christmas? Do you hand out Halloween candy? And no, do you dress up to hand out Halloween candy? What are the results at this point? Let me check. Go to this. Let me check. Oh, wow. All the Halloween Grinches out there. I turned my porch light off. 56% of you. Princey says, Steph, take a selfie in your gear. I'm wearing my Dirty Paws t-shirt, which is the same as the Dirty Paws. Well, same logo and stuff as the PJs. Oh my God, love so much. So much. So 33% of you said so far, I am Halloween. So yes, I do dress up. And 11% of you said no, but I might this year. Did you get the joggers, the sweats? Yes, they're so comfy. I love them. Miss, what the fuck? Have you guys been sick all week? Has Mr. What the fuck checked the letterbox for yours and Minnie What the fuck's joggers?
He hasn't. He came home early from work today. He was supposed to. He tried to go to work today and he came home early. So somebody is
Monday
gonna try and get the mail today at some point, or maybe tomorrow.
I can't wait to hear what you think. What you think? Yes. Okay. Shall we go back to court? Thank you, Ms. What the fuck. I love that bumper. I sprung it on Ms. What the fuck. Well, yesterday afternoon, my time, I think. Yeah, I'm like, hey, and I always say no rush. Like, just on the list, the proverbial list, and Ms. What the fuck goes, rushing.
No, it was fun to do this morning. It was a fun thing. It was good.
Yes. And I know you love making bumpers, Ms. What the fuck. So I was like,
yeah,
she'll love this one. This is a fun, creative thing. We don't make many bumpers lately. The royal we. Fuck.
It was
Thank you. I love it. All right. We're back in court. Harvey's he's definitely aged in the last month. Am I right, Chad? That's so cool, Lainey. All right. Sorry. Judge Everett is trying to lower his blood pressure, I presume, before he speaks. These entitled motherfuckers who think that they can do... excuse me, no wrong. Excuse me. Haven't even had cheese. Uh-oh, Fulford. Judge getting his notes together.
Downward departure at this point.
Wait, I'll slow down.
Concerning the downward departure.
Wait.
As well, the argument has been presented. The court has reviewed its notes of the trial.
I think we're good.
And will rule on the issue of downward departure at this point. Florida Supreme Court has a two-part test concerning whether a downward departure should be granted or could be granted by the trial court. The first is whether the trial court can impose a downward departure sentence based on a valid legal ground proven by a preponderance of the evidence. The second step is whether the trial court decides whether it should impose the downward departure based on the totality of the circumstances. As to both the non-statutory grounds that have been argued and the grounds contained within section 921.0026, subsection 2, subsection B, in reviewing the trial court's notes, what has been argued by both the defense and also as well the court's relying on the record itself, court will find that there is a ground for non-statutory downward departure, but it declines to exercise its discretion. As to the statutory ground, I will find that both the defendant was an accomplice to the offense and a relative minor participant in the criminal conduct. I will find that has not been proven, but in addition to, the court would still decline to exercise its discretion. As to the sentence in this matter, Ms. Adelson, please rise.
Ooh.
Level of planning and coordination to bring the murder of Professor Markell to fruition was significant in this case. These were not crimes of chance or opportunity, and these crimes also required you to conspire with your son and others. You certainly can choose to deny your involvement and maintain innocence. The court finds the evidence in this case is clear. You will be sentenced accordingly this afternoon. The jury has found you guilty on charges of first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, and solicitation to commit first-degree murder, and the court previously adjudicated you guilty as to these same charges on September 4th of this year. On count 1 of the indictment for first-degree murder, you are hereby sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole or release, pursuant to sections 782.04 and 775.082 sub 1 sub A Florida statutes. On count 2 of the indictment, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, you are hereby sentenced to 30 years in the Department of Corrections that will run consecutive to count 1. The court will also sentence you to 30 years in the Department of Corrections on count 3. Counts 2 and 3 are to run concurrent with each other, but consecutive to count 1. As to the fees and costs, the clerk can please announce those at this time.
$2,100 is defined pursuant to section 775.083, $105 as the 5% surcharge required by section 938.04, $20 as a court cost pursuant to section 938.06, crime style trust fund, $3 as a court cost pursuant to section 938.01, subsection 1, criminal justice trust fund, $50 pursuant to section 938.03, crimes compensation trust fund, $225 pursuant to section 938.05, local government criminal justice trust fund, $2 as a court cost pursuant to section 938.15, county criminal justice education, $50 as a court cost pursuant to section 775.083, subsection 2, county crime prevention, $65 as a court cost pursuant to section 939.185, county additional court costs, and $2 as a court cost pursuant to section 938.19, team court assessments.
Is there any lawful objection by the defense to these assessments?
No, Your Honor.
They will be assessed at this time. The cost of prosecution, the court will reserve jurisdiction on to determine for 60 days. If a hearing needs to take place concerning this matter, that will take place at a future time. As the defense's request for the court to make a recommendation to the Department of Corrections to place Mrs. Adelson in a facility near Miami-Dade County, I have no problem making this recommendation. The Department of Corrections will have the final say because this is an administrative matter. I will also recommend to the department that Mrs. Adelson is not to be placed in any unit or facility that would also house Catherine McBanawa.
Oh, imagine that cat fight.
The court did previously award to the state, based on the September 17th, 2024 continuance of the trial, costs that were related to that. Ms. Kappelman, part of what you're seeking to pursue, is that included within that, or is that a separate number?
Are you speaking of the costs that were ordered in Charlie Adelson's trial?
No. The day Daniel Rashbaum withdrew from the case and the trial had to be continued.
Oh, yes, these costs.
All costs related to moving witnesses and other matters.
Yes, sir. I don't know the answer to that, but I'll make sure that they're only in there once.
Very well. Defendant is to be fingerprinted, 30 days to appeal. Please file the appeal promptly.
Thomas.
May I approach the clerk? We have put the, I had written on the letters that I had, so we put a composite together and I've shown it to Mrs. Kaufman, who has no objection to that.
Please place the sticker on them so that way they can be admitted. We are in recess.
Oh, Donna, bye. Bye. Bye, Donna. Look, Jackie's all smiles and gnashes. Life without parole plus 30. Was it plus 30 plus 30? Oh, bye, Donna. Bye. Oh, bye. I think it was life without parole plus 30. Forever and ever. Amen. Suck it, Donna. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. But first, you must be fingerprinted. Correct. And her new mugshot I've seen on the Twitters as well. She looks kind of like standard Donna. Plus 60. It was plus 60? Yeah, I thought it was. Well, the other two have got plus 60. It was like Katie and Charlie both. Life without parole plus 60, I think. I wasn't paying full attention. I love that court. Oh, God. Zellman, what are you doing? Don't touch
I hate
her.
that man. I truly hate him.
Thank you, Simi. 3 charges. LWOP plus 30 plus 30. Yes. Ah, there you go. So it's effectively LWOP plus 30, but technically it's LWOP plus 60. Thanks, everybody. You all are so good. Chatty's Bay. See you later, Donna. See you later, Donna. I feel like... Wait. Bye. We'll never see you again, ma'am. Oh, there's Pat Sanford. Oh, Pat Sanford. Special place in my heart for Pat Sanford. Oh, and see you later. Oh, Harvey. Harvey's like, fuck, my phone rang. Can't believe it. Yeah. Good point. Harvey, huh? Harvey should have got a hairy. Oh, what's Hot Cop's like, yeah, she's away. It was different Hot Cop. Harvey's lost. Are we still at the airport? Really? Oh, God. She's like, I never want to see these people again. Oh, wow. Well, there you go. Tallahassee. It's been amazing. Next stop. Fucking Wendi. Hey, you know what we should do? Just, we're coming straight back, but let's do, oh my goodness, where is it though? Oh God, thanks, Miss What the Fuck. The next stream is not, I finished so early. Thanks, Court. Wait, do we have, oh shit, Donna here? Miss What the Fuck, am I crazy?
No, we took it off.
We took it. Of course we did, because why would we still have Oh Shit Donna? Well, I can't play that. It was at the intro. If you missed it, it's on the intro. And it's in the playlist. So that. Hey, so there it is. Chat. What do you think? So who was it? Trent came in and told us that Wendi was what was it? Indicted? Did he say 227? Because that's a lol number. Fake news. But then who was it in chat that said they believe there was a grand jury this week? We will keep an eye on that. Because Donna was arrested less than a week after Charlie's sentencing. Wendi, TikTok, you're next. So that was great. Outrageous. I wish that Georgia had spoken, but I'm glad that she just let that sit there and didn't say anything. It was just for personal reasons that I wish she'd spoken. Somebody said the grand jury was not related to Wendi or Harvey. Fuck. Oh, was it a Denver grand jury? Yeah, no, it'll be a Tallahassee jury, a Florida jury, grand jury. Huh. Hey, so wow, that was much more quickly than I thought. 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes. What about that? So we have another stream scheduled. Holly says Court TV reported a grand jury. Interesting. Ms. What the fuck sent me some. Yes, please, Ms. What the fuck. Could you make it for on the hour? So we'll bring it forward by an hour. And I'll probably start even sooner than that. I'm basically we'll just go out with Chatty's Bay. And there's a portal, a redirect set up. And then I will go to the bathroom. You all can fill up your drinks, take the dog out to go to the potty, whatever you need to do. And I've queued up what we're up to. Yes. So thank you, Ms. What the fuck. Thank you, my beautiful mod squad. Thank you, Shorties. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Judge Everett. Bless. Mike says I F up the portal. Wait, there's a thing. There's a thing. What's happening? Color says, what's happening? There's another stream. You're your favorite. Chase Hughes. We're doing part 2. Sorry. There it is. Portal. Where is it? Here we go, Mike. To portal to the next stream, make sure you have autoplay switched on at the bottom of your window. Now, I have autoplay on my Miss Shorty music channel, but on my Miss Shorty channel, I don't. So I always have to go manually when I'm watching on my second monitor. But that. Yes. Oh, yay. And it's getting into more cool stuff. Anyway, all that to say, I love you all very much. Chatty's Bay. And let's keep going with Camp Shorty. We can get a little bit more feral. Is that a thing? Yes. Yes, it is. See you in a minute. Mwah. Be kind to each other. Be kind to everybody. Be kind to yourself.
I love you all so very much. We had a blast just chatting and stuff. Things may have gone bit off the rails. Professional when all else fails. 'Cause chat is babe, so much to say. Emotes and all the caps out. May have been cheese, bit faster please. The time has come, Camp Shorty out. We're skating through all the tough things, learning about this and that, defense motions, prosecution, and narcissistic twats. 'Cause chat is babe, so much to say. Emotes and all the all caps out. May have been cheese, bit faster please. The time has come, Camp Shorty out. Community, just you and me. Occasionally, Buster and Poppy. It's the whole thing, Miss Shorty swing. Together we make each other happy. 'Cause chat is babe.